Wagwan, good guys. Karibu to the channel. This is the Fantasy Football KE show. Your weekly dosage of football and the FPL. Karibu kwenye show.
Shukran bro. Yet again niliwaambia niko hapa full force. GTG in the building, my guys.
GTG is back. Anyways guys, karibuni. This is the Fantasy Football KE with your usual co-host pale Ivo, GTG as he has told you, and I myself, Papa D. So, Buddha, about that weekend. Hey, about that weekend, bana.
That weekend has been fire. Weekendi moto. Action. Sema kweli finally. Alisema kweli. Remember last episode we told them manze. Mesema kweli atasema kweli.
We told them by the you were so clear about it.
Yeah, I was so clear. I want them. Na tuliwa warn.
Warning them is what we do. Delivering the results is what we do.
Guess who lost again?
Manchester pale Kiburi FC were hammered by Live.
As expected. I bet mwenye hakuwa na expect hiyo. Maybe he's just a Manchester United fan.
Probably. Anyways, guys, it's been a very very hot weekend. Kumekuwa na weekend nyingine noma pale hivyo in the football world. A lot was happening. Leverkusen lost their first match. The streak ended 35-1. Inanikumbusha Undertaker manze. WrestleMania. So there was that Declan Rice red card. Manze and your weekend so many things are happening.
Ilikuwa na drama.
Haaland pale with another back-to-back hatrick. Buddha, what was going on? Mbappe scores his first goals for Real Madrid.
Crazy things are happening.
Baka ikachapa mtu 7.
Bana,
nakwambia this was a weekend for football bana.
This was really the football weekend.
Bro, sijakwambia di Lukaku alifunga on his debut.
Wacha mchezo Buddha.
Alafu Napoli ikashinda 2-1. The boy has not been out of Chelsea for long and already.
Bana, boom.
He just couldn't know to get out.
Bana.
Hey,
crazy actions happening on that weekend, manze.
Nikunoma manze.
Remember one of those weekends.
Even since the last time we told them, remember bado kulikuwa na deadline day.
Actually deadline day at
Sterling to Arsenal.
Manze, who thought?
Who knew?
Whoever thought?
Bana nikubaya. Nakwambia I feel like this is kama a 2 months of football has happened in one nini.
Exactly.
In one weekend.
That weekend seems like it has been long, yet it's only been like 2 days of football action.
Manze, only 2 days.
The action that has been happening.
On and off the pitch. Hey, watu wangu bana, how has it been manze? Mmekuaje weekendi? Can you tell us what have you been up to?
Watu tuambie hapo kwa
pale hivyo FPL. Things were also popping.
Things were happening. Mimi team GTG. We need to call our house to order. Below average for the first time. Below average bana.
Nigga, what?
I think average was 64 points this weekend, right?
Kulikuwa kumekauka hivyo?
Kulikuwa kumekauka bro.
By the guys, before we go too much long, Tebu kwanza GTG give us a recap of how the FPL is happening. What is happening in our leagues bana? Now that you've mentioned it, it has drawn my attention.
It has come to our attention. Let's give them a recap. We'll start with the classic league pale ama we start with the head-to-head.
Whichever bana tuambie.
Sasa pale Fantasy Football KE podcast tuko na FPL league pale. Na our number 1 Mr. 69 Deno bana Sex Predator pale. Leading the league at 250 points manze. This game week he squashed a whooping 81 points.
A
whooping 81 ikamweka pale top of the table bana. Anapiga tuma 69 huku tu watu wapumui bana. He's doing the thing.
He's doing it. He's turning game over.
Bana na unatuma green arrows hapa from Butcher FC bana.
Wacha
manze.
Butcher FC.
Butcher
I know this guy manze.
Roger
Magena. Ni doki. Shout out to you Roger Magena pale hivyo. Fantasy FPL Kings pale hivyo. Naona tu kazi si kuchinja watu kwa theater, ni hadi kwa uwanja. Haeki watu. He's a Man United fan.
He's a Kiburious. Analipisha huku FPL.
Ni kureplace, unajua hata kama timu imeharibika. Shida sio yeye. Shida ni Ten Hag.
Yeye timu yake inafanya
vizuri. He's managing his things.
Exactly. Green Arrows pia from Nash 92.
Haya.
Shugen Shawarma. Shekaran.
I know this nigga. I know that bro manze. Tunakuwa na group fulani pale hivyo ya maboys tulikuwaga Doha. Nice. This one is a Pakistani.
He's a Pakistani. Nice one. Nice.
He's an Indian, sorry.
He's Indian.
We share the same group na ye.
Shout out to
home of FPL pale hivyo. They are friends of the Fantasy Football KE podcast. Home of the FPL Premier League on Twitter.
Yeah, we appreciate the love manze. My Green Arrows huku pia Rockstar FC na unani ma Green Arrows pale Richard Karoki. Kwanza hii weekend alisquasha whole 91 bro.
Allah
91 points back to back.
He probably is going to be one of the one of our FPL managers of the week.
Bana nikiwaamia ni ma Green Arrows, Green Arrows pia from Mzila Stanley Kamwati manze.
Allah
pale at number 10.
Things are popping. Things are
happening man. Green Arrows pia UK Man FC Philip Clark.
Na inakaa hii when you're in this league it's all about the Green Arrows.
All the Green Arrows man. You just have to tune in.
Tu wamekuwa kisikiliza.
Bana, kisikiza vitu ni ma Green Arrows tu, ni ma Green Arrows.
Thanks guys manze. Endeleeni keep it fantasy football KE. As you know, we are your plugs. We are your plugs for all matters FPL.
Bana, everything FPL we
turning those red arrows into green arrows. Mantra kama kawaida.
That's what we do man. As in pia pale Felix Opata ni ma Green Arrows at number 12.
Kali.
Veni Vidivici pia Kiara Ian.
Aya, Sicha ameanza kupanda bana. Amejirealize. Na unajua kwanza hii this is his league. He won the league last season.
Defending the title.
Anapula City mode.
Bana. Atabeba back to back.
And he happens to be a City fan also.
Atabeba back to back.
Wacha tuone. We shall have a say about it. Then
Ashburton pale pia ni ma Green Arrows pale Moses Kamau. Shout out 82 points your game week.
People scoring good.
Then Kiburi Pro Max. Pia Kiburi imepanda.
Bernard. Tana Talk pale. You can check out Tana Talk on YouTube. This is also another friend of the podcast. Bernard.
Fantasy Football KE.
Check out Tana Talk bana. Kuna show, kuna episode moja. Kuna episode ali drop bale juzi.
Moja matata, moja hatari.
Why should men cry on camera? Go ahead and check that episode.
Check out bro.
Shout out pale Bernard Tana.
Don't forget even to subscribe manze on his channel. Anyways, so tuendelee pale Mundansa pale Wally West. West pia ni ma Green Arrows.
Winsty anaamka
kuamka. The most.
Adi most.
The most Buddha. The most pia ni ma Green Arrows too.
Naona kijana amekuwa akisikiliza pod incognito.
Anasikiza. Guess who else? Your one and only Ricky Ricardo.
My nigga. Mandem Ricky Mandem pale hivyo Ricky Crooks pale ameamua na aliwaambia season ikianza. Remember we were doing that
season. It means business.
This season Ricky is coming.
He's coming.
He's coming for y'all. Wagwan.
Bana. Then none of your business manze. Pia pale anasema mimi niko Green Arrows manze. It's none of my business whatever you're doing. As long as mimi ni ma Green Arrows, then I'm good to go. Bana, then I love Tiris bro. We all do man.
I mean, that goes without saying. You like him pointing.
Bana pia ni ma Green Arrows anasema Tiris. They go hand in hand with some good ass football.
Yeah.
Then our boy Alex the Great.
Aleko this time ameanza kuamka mapema sika last time.
Bana ni kuamka mapema ni ma Green Arrows. Shout out manze. Watu wa Green Arrows tunaona mnasikiza.
Yenyewe manze. Mpaka naona Iano Ianje.
Ianje pia
the Shark Team pale.
Shark Team hawaeki watu.
Ni kuamka. Hivyo ndio tunataka. That's what we want manze. You know the more we perform as a league, the more it shows the progress. at least naona people are vibing up.
Yeah, people are stepping up. The FPL is about big numbers manze. Hapa ni ukisahau hivi, ukikaa mbaya game week moja hivi,
you're down.
Unashuka kushuka.
Tebu uliza ukombe bana, uliza Telvo. My nigga Telvin bana, hey, what is happening bro?
Kunaendaje?
We don't want to see them red arrows bana. We are here for you.
We are here for you. We are giving you the tips.
Ukina hata pia unaweza tu reach kwa inbox, unaweza fungua roho kama unaogopa crowd. We are here for you manze bro.
We are here for you. We're gonna got you. We got you my
nigga. Telvin, shout out to Telvo bana. Akiwa pale hivyo Taveta.
Nice.
Kijana proper guna pale, kijana ya Teta.
Kijana ya Teta.
Tebu tutamuuliza atuambie what happened. What did not go right on the weekend. But we are getting back to that.
Yeah, we are coming to that.
Pale hivyo head to head league kumekaaje bana. Now that we've seen the classic league.
The classic league. Pale nayo head to head bana, kulikuwa kumoto bin matata.
Things were hot.
Things were getting hot.
Things were fire.
Bana,
things were airy.
Things were happening. Pale naona Chukina pale aligaragazwa vibaya sana.
Kubaya.
Ni kunoma, ni kumoto.
Yani bana mmeamua kukaribisha my bro Chuki pale hivyo na whooping.
Chuki amekaribishwa na whooping na young greatness.
Bana have mercy bana. It's only his first season.
Manze. Joe.
That was a proper whooping bana. 86-36.
Yeah, it was a proper whooping, but anyway, there's always a chance for improvement. We only at game week 3 manze.
Ni mapema.
A whole 35 game weeks to go.
And then we are here bana, we are here.
Chuki, then you're here for the tips.
Chuki, you can see us. Pia wewe ukifeel kama Telvo like in the public it's a bit ish. We are here for you bro.
Come to the inbox. Yeah, we got
tuone
you.
Pale kwenye DMs.
Tupate pale DMs. We got you.
Anyways, how are the other games? Naona pia Ricky pale hivyo. Kumbe Ricky was the one responsible for diminishing Telvin's esteem bana.
Unadhani green arrows zinatoka wapi?
Ricardo bana, that is big eye bana. You're a monster
bana. He's doing the thing.
When you're the reason for Telvin's tears.
You're the reason behind his tears.
Bana. You can be that savage bro. Lakini yenye FPL ni savage.
But we understand for Manchester United fans, hapa ndio wanatolea machungu.
By the way, Ricardo happens to be a Manchester United fan.
I told you manze. It is just the thing with them.
So the problem is not the team.
The problem is not the team. The problem is the manager. Watu wa apply kazi.
Ricky kina Moss.
Hawa mamani za
apply kazi bana. Akina Magena. Tebu endeni mtoe Ten Hag
out ama mpe ideas. Mpata kule DMs.
Advisors kama Waruto.
Bana. Friends of Manchester United.
Bora asikue kina Moses Kuria.
Bana.
Anyways. So pale hivyo na Ricardo aligonga Telvin 77-55. That was a close one.
Yeah, that was a close shave manze.
Then who else? Pale hivyo I can see my boy GTG. What happened bana against Farmer FC?
Tight margins mtu wangu.
Kwani wewe huku kuwa na Haaland bana?
Bana kuna vile tu mambo haikuingiana.
Huku kuwa na Haaland.
Kidogo employers wananiambia boss ingia WhatsApp kidogo.
Pale hivyo management pale itakuambia can I see you?
Bana behind closed doors.
Bana.
We had meetings behind closed doors. But
it's a tight margin.
The game week is coming.
It's a tight margin and losing by 1 point really sucks.
It
really sucks. I've been there quite a couple of times.
At least you do it best. Manze.
Then pale hivyo, as I was just telling you, GTG lost by 1 point to Farmer FC. Then tulikuwa na Sich pale hivyo, Vini Vidivici beating FC Thieves 88-78. A good 10 point lead.
True.
And then pale hivyo I can see Rastafriti gave Magwagu FC a lesson. Pale hivyo a close shave akachukua 65-52.
Manze. That was quite a beating.
And then Ed Monene, another friend of the podcast pale hivyo on the draft league. Kijana bana, jana was so bad he was beaten by average bana.
Oh yeah.
You remember when we were telling you everyone will play average.
True.
Average is doing some beating hapa hivi.
It's doing the thing.
Na unajua sitashtuka kuona average amemaliza mbele ya watu kadhaa kwa ligi.
Watu wakikaa mbaya.
Watu wanapigwa na bot. Watu wanapigwa na bot. Napigwa na computer simulation. Ed Monene bana, wacha mchezo bana. My bro bana, amka. You cannot be doing this.
Bana. Cheza kama yeye.
Then pale hivyo Mr. Brian Omari, another guna. Ale hivyo aligongwa na Zain Beso.
Kwani makasiriko ya referee kupea Rice red card ilifanya ikaingia FPL.
Sijui Omari alikasirika akasahau kuweka captain.
Now that ama ni hanjam ya game. Unajua game ilikuwa kick off.
By the way ilikuwa kick off. Sometimes unasikia uko excited unasahau kuko na deadline.
Unasahau kuna deadline day.
Because we explicitly told him to captain Haaland. Hiyo nayo ilikuwa it was out there. To captain Salah. You know Salah against Man United. Liwe liwalo, the sun will shine.
Lazima atagonga.
Anyways guys, tunaingia, we are coming into the games. Right now we just want to show our local Ten Hags what is happening. Watu wanalia Ten Hag out nao wameshindwa kujimanage huku.
Waplayer wanalia coach out, manager out.
Banajo. Then manze, I also happened to take an L again this weekend.
Happens man.
Manze, tight margins. Pale hivyo difference of 8 points.
Kama kawaida.
Another friend of the podcast bana. Pale hivyo FPL Wiz. FPL Wiz pale hivyo managed and administered by Paul Munish. Remember we did an episode na yeye pia.
Oh, nice.
So manze, I'm sorry guys. I've let the podcast down.
Team
FPL Wiz now they lead. They have beaten Fantasy Footy 1-0. But we shall go for the second leg.
Yeah, we are coming.
It's coming. For the second league we are coming for you.
Yeah.
And also pia GTG he has a chance to represent us.
Yeah, manze.
Because they are yet to meet.
Tight margins.
Pale hivyo 70-62. And then tuko na super manager Peaky Blinders Modo Atonyoi pale hivyo Mosel. Tulimwambia hata akibadilisha jina tunajua
ni yeye.
Mosel pale hivyo akakutana na kijana ya Chelsea Freddie McGregor pale hivyo daktari mwingine anaitwa Never Losing. But ni kama Never Losing was not applying out for this weekend.
The irony of the matter.
But the irony is Never Losing has lost to Peaky Blinders. They have lost to the blind.
That was a blind loss.
Kali bro. No ma. So Mosel beating Mr. Freddie McGregor pale 74-57 at home.
Yeah.
So pale hivyo nakwambia hii vijana ya Ten Hag inatoa machungu kwa watu kwa FPL.
Watu super manager pale alifanya ile kitu.
Then there was some pandemonium for Pius Ochieng Kena. Another friend of the podcast pale. Nakwambia this weekend the friends of the podcast are turning up.
The friends of the podcast are really doing their thing.
They're doing their thing bana. Mr. Pandemonium bana pale hivyo akapokea a slight beating pia tight margins from Mickey FC
pale Matthew Karaoke.
Hiyo weekend yenyewe ilikuwa moto.
Ilikuwa ni moto bin kuruka.
Ilikuwa hot bin fire. Na bila kusahau Alex the Great, the reason why you're seeing those red arrows
bana
is because
mambo yenye anafanya
Mr. Timo ndio the recipient.
Ndio anapokea hiyo kichapo.
Ndio anapokea kichapo bana.
But it was kind of even a great performance. 83-70.
Bana walikuwa wameletana
business.
Kunoma.
Hoping 7 points. Na ukiangalia hizo points, they are above actually wase wengi sana.
Yeah, kabisa. Naona kama pale yenyewe pia kama Gen Z football managed by Mr. Lone Ranger. ali immunize Team Jiru. Mr. Timo, shout out to Timo bana pale hivyo, the Desert Clan, our movie group pale hivyo.
Alikuwa tu immunized pale.
Ilikuwa immunized. Lipewa a proper whooping bana. Naambiwa rudi zoezi bana. Timo is a guna. Bana. Timo jo.
Ama amekuwa overwhelmed, amekuwa carried away na the guna things
bana. Alikuwa yenyewe ako rice mode.
Yenyewe ako rice mode.
Sasa pale hivyo 77-32 bana. Yenyewe kweli
that was kind of beating.
It was a welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party. Alikaribishwa na kichapo. Kichapo polite.
Kichapo ingine tu fiti sana
bana. Unapologetic.
So that is our head-to-head league imeka. Those are the results from the weekend, and because of that the table imebadilika. Pale hivyo naona Nash 92 managed by Shwarwarn ndio ameingia pale on the second place after Bienvenido alitoka from number 2 akapanda mpaka number 1. Julius Njao bana
business. Actually he hasn't lost and he has won all the 3.
3 for 3 by this AI up to pale hivyo Peaky Blinders coming up at number 8. All of them are 3 for 3.
Actually
difference is just the points. The total score. Naona this time Mosel alisikiliza advice za last season. Because bro, last season he started out really bad.
He was doing the thing.
Last season manze he was putting the podcast in a bad way, man. And you know he's our boy, man. He's our boy. You cannot let him go just like that bana. No, at least sahi amerudisha some decency.
True. He's doing something.
So that is basically vile kumeka 3 for 3. Then the people who are coming up, we only have one person with a draw. Mr. Flying Pirates pale hivyo. He's the only one to have gone a draw so far, wakiwa pamoja na Avalanche.
True.
Na Mr. Freddie McGregor. Freddie McGregor is 1 for 1. 1 L, 1 win, 1 draw. Just like Chelsea. Like father, like son. Freddie McGregor pale hivyo pulling in at number 25. Mr. Never Losing. Like Chelsea themselves akona 1 win, 1 draw na 1 loss. So he has 4 points pale hivyo. Anyways, Buddha. Now that we've told them about FPL, what do you think? How did you which match was your favorite from that weekend? Was your match of the weekend?
My match of the weekend was definitely the biggest game for the weekend. Liverpool
Manchester
United. Quite a thriller by the way. Kichapo kama kawaida,
as expected.
Pretty good performance from Liverpool. Ane is really means business. Vijana wamemkubali. Diaz, Salah, the boys are looking sharp. The boys really played out well.
Na pale hivyo na bado hajaeka Kiesa. Remember guys, Liverpool, because you know there's some deadline day moves bana hatujaambia watu. Federico Kiesa.
Huyo mmoja mwenye mnajua huyo
play one of the players of the tournament pale hivyo Euro 2020.
That's the thing.
Kiesa has landed in Merseyside. He's a new Liverpool player wearing the jersey number 14. So he came in on a very very cheap deal by the year. Still bana 12 million. 12 million.
Oops. Ati nimesema nini?
Una need some wabas.
Bei karibu na bure.
So Federico Chiesa, deadline day signing for Liverpool in a 12 million pound move. Amekuja hapo hivyo. Actually Liverpool paid the initial 10 million and then 2.6 in a in add-ons. That Liverpool team, they are playing good.
They are good. Kwanza itakuwa ni ngumu. Sasa the competition may increase. No, it's a three horse race. Yeah, true.
So guys, this is how the weekend unfolded in the Premier League. This is how Saturday happened. Pale hivyo wacha niwachanue, niwa bring up to date, niwaweke abreast. Niwaweke kwa matisti. Anyways, guys, whatever I was saying. As I was saying. So, the early kick-off pale was Saturday, Arsenal versus Brighton. It went out to a 1-1 draw with King Kai pale scoring for Arsenal. And then João Pedro pulling in with the equalizer. Saka assisting King Kai. That is the second time this season that Saka is assisting Havertz. And then Minte for the assist for the João Pedro goal. Then there was a red card for Declan Rice, a first red card in his career.
A very controversial red card for that matter. A very controversial one for that matter.
We'll come to that. Tulia Buddha. I know Gunners. Cool down. We'll come to that.
We are raging.
We are coming.
Raging, bro.
We are coming.
You better hurry.
Then in the 2 p.m. games, kulikuwa na Brentford versus Southampton. Brentford beat Southampton 3-1. Pale Aaron Ramsdale, another deadline day signing, making his debut by conceding 3 goals and proving Arsenal right why they needed to get rid of him. I mean, you cannot argue. On your first day out, ushapigwa tatu.
It's a no-brainer.
So, the goals from Brentford coming in a brace Mbeumo brace. Brian Mbeumo brace. Anyway, 2 Bremo, still good. Sababu it's 2 goals for him.
Yeah, true.
Ni mbili. Ni mbwegze. Then he had Wissa scoring the other one. Pale hiyo combination na Mbeumo Wissa inakula.
Ina come through.
Then Southampton were able to pull one back through Sugawara. Pale the assist coming with Kevin Shedd, Pale and Jensen and Collins with the assist for the Brentford goals. Alafu pia Lallana Pale akaset up Mr. Sugawara.
True.
So that was Brentford versus Southampton. Then Pale Everton. Hii game ilikuwa moto. Everton versus Bournemouth. Bro, let me tell you. I watched this game, the second half part of it, because the first half nilikuwa naona hiyo game ya game ya Ipswich, game ya Ipswich na Fulham. This game was fire.
It was fire.
Everton had the lead.
Are you for real?
Everton had a 2-0 lead by the 86th minute.
They bottled it.
Everton bottled.
Oh my goodness.
Wasi walifungwa 3 goals in less than 20 minutes.
You're kidding me, bro.
Wallahi, I'm not kidding you. Those goals were sick. And they were ni kama bao za PS.
Ni bao za pesa.
Mse, kama kwanza sasa hiyo ya mwisho ya Sinistera. Manze hiyo cross imeletwa tu ilikuwa tu inangoja tukuguzu.
Ni kuwekwa tu pale mahali.
Na equalizer sasa ya kumeki 2-2. The same thing. But sasa ya Sinistera ilikuwa on the right, ya Lewis Cook ilikuwa on the left. Ilikuwa tu yani ball imeletwa, air ball hakuna mse amecompete. Mse tu anapiga ka free header tukazoea.
Pale ndani.
They won the game like that. That was a proper comeback.
Na
Bournemouth wanakuaga na hizi vitu. Remember what they did to Luton?
True.
From 3-0 to 4-3.
Kumbuka pia vile wale tukalia la season man. We had to come late in the game to kushinda hiyo game. I think since we did the comeback win on them. Bana.
Pia walishikwa na the spirits. Arsenal out here influencing other teams.
True. The wise ones are learning. Bournemouth is an example.
It might be painful at the moment, but on the long term ukiangalia, you can always pull an Arsenal.
Naona pia the boy Semenyo amerudi na moto.
Like I told you, msesi niliwaambia tu Semenyo. He's on a good run.
Bana, he's really on a good run.
So, msimu ignore. Alafu sasa then we had Ipswich versus Fulham going out to a 1-1 draw. Bao zikafungwa na Delap for Ipswich na Adama Traore for Fulham. Pale Mr. Robinson, I told you my guy, go for Robinson.
True.
Assist pale. Then Villa, they won against Leicester away from home.
Villa, they are really doing the thing.
They are bouncing back.
After kuhamboliwa na wakubwa.
Si unajua it was inevitable.
The big boys. Yeah.
And then unaona the people who are getting the goals. Duran and Onana. Just like they did on match day 1.
Match day 1, now this match day 3 they scored.
The same people in the same game.
Then
alafu Buonanotte pale pulling one back for Leicester. It was a good goal actually. I watched a part of this match. Then Mr. Watkins finally he's delivered his first points bana. Wase wangu FPL najua tumeumia.
Watkins.
I have him in the draft man. We've been waiting for these points.
They are not coming.
Lakini finally he delivered at least an assist. So Atkins pale with an assist for Duran's goal. So that is how weekend imekuwa. That was Saturday. Oh sorry, you still have two more games. Pale there was a 1-1 draw between Wolves and Nottingham Forest, a Midlands derby kind of thing. Hizo ni teams za huko katikati.
Babao zilifungwa na nani?
By the way, I forgot to tell you. My guy Chris Wood.
Hey, Chris Wood.
The differential that keeps on giving.
This boy Wood.
Watch out for this boy. Watch out for the Wood.
Hey, watch out for that Wood. Might be the morning Wood, but don't focus on what?
Don't focus on anything else.
Focus on Mandem. Chris Wood, the goal scorer.
So far level the equalizer coming in from Belgrade. Actually EPA game niliona just a glimpse of it. Ile nilikuwa on the goal rush, so alikuwa anatuletea a clips of the other matches. So iziba zote zilifungwa first half. And it was not even long, like they play this imekuwa 1-1 for a very long part of the match because it was mid first half ndio ilikuwa 1-1. So you see mostly the second half didn't have anything to give. Pale hivyo Mario Lemina with an assist for the Wolves goal na Anderson, the new signing from Newcastle, assisting Mr. Chris Wood. So Chris Wood pale as expected taking all the 3 bonus points. So if you heeded to our advice, you should be taking those points. Maximum bonus points manze si mchezo.
Bana. It's a good one.
Then pale hivyo Hailfire. The robots. The robots.
I think this was the biggest action for the Saturday.
For Saturday, manze, this was the biggest action. This the late night kickoff pale hivyo City versus West Ham.
Saturday night football.
Kufungia usiku. Pale hivyo kufunga usiku Haaland aliwaambia say no more.
Bana, West Ham akawaambia mnajua nini? Mwendi na basi ikiwa empty. Chukueni mabao. Pokeeni mabao.
Receive. Hey,
they're all yours for the taking.
Haaland manze with his second back-to-back hat-trick of the season. Pale hivyo scoring the 3 goals against West Ham. Na tulidhani Lopetegui was cooking. Turns out he's the one who is being cooked.
He was cooking himself.
Bro thought he was cooking.
Bro was being cooked.
Anyways, Haaland scored the hat-trick. And then there was an own goal for Ruben Diaz. Things are not going good for Diaz.
Bana, so
his second own goal in a season.
Niko
na draft ndio maana nakwambia hivyo bana.
And it's only the third game.
Bana, it's not happening good. Pale Bowen getting the assist for that one.
Bana, so basically City waliamua hata West Ham sishtuke
tutawafungia pia.
Worry no more.
Don't worry, we got you bros. We got you little bros.
Right.
Bana City bana ni hadi inawafanyia kazi yenu.
Bana inawafanyia hata kazi, nawaambia nyinyi msikuwe na pressure. Nini? Pressure ni ya nini?
Ni baba wa ligi. You have to provide for your kids.
For the less fortunate.
If you take for them, you also do for them.
Bana.
So City they are winning 3-1 against West Ham, and we'll get into it.
Closing the night action.
So that was Saturday. Pale hivyo then Sunday kulikuwa only 3 games with Spurs, Newcastle, Chelsea and Manchester United and Liverpool all available for the action. Alafu pale hivyo early kickoff Chelsea versus Crystal Palace ended out in a 1-1 draw. Mr. Madueke pale disappointing all his new most transferred cast hit again. Kama dawa kama kawa. Most transferred ikagonga. And I might have to say I was one of the unfortunate receivers.
You are one of the victims. Poleni.
Tulipatikana on the Madueke scam. Madueke scam. Tulipatikana. But anyways, that is FPL.
Yeah, it happens. Is FPL. It happens. It's a gamble, man.
So Nicholas Jackson pale hivyo scoring the goal for Chelsea before man's like Eze peeling the equalizer.
Watu wa Eze wale wamekuwa wakistruggle, finally merip.
Mambo imeanza kufunguka. Na as usual when you have Cole Palmer manze, all things are good. So pale Cole Palmer with the assist for Chelsea.
Bana.
Like this is now the third game he's assisted back to back.
I know, right? Remember he had a hat-trick of assists in the last game?
Yeah, when they were hammering Wolves.
Yeah, 6. Na kwani hizo bao 6 kwani walifunga zote za season.
Si unajua Chelsea wamemaliza sasa party yao. Ni ile unapeangwa your 3 wishes but you take them all at once.
Unaamua the rest don't matter.
Huko kwingine ni inshallah. Inshallah.
Hatari.
So the goals have dried up for Chelsea. And I can see Palmer pale hivyo continuing his impressive start. So far he's leading the assist tally pale hivyo with 4 assists in 3 games. Then the other one was Spurs versus Newcastle at the St. James Park.
Spurs
na in typical City fashion,
man,
pia Newcastle wakaamua let's take care of the less fortunate.
Bana, wacha waende nyumbani na kitu kwa basi.
Tuwape kamoja.
Wapewe bao waende nazo.
Isaac Mbale hivyo, Mr. Ban,
Mr. Isaac
with a proper own goal, manze. Hey, manze, I know you're laughing, but it was funny. It was funny. We're not laughing at Ban. We're just laughing at how funny that goal was. But anyway, Harvey Barnes and Isaac wakarestore maneno.
Bana, wakafungia.
With a proper goal, especially kama hiyo bao ya Harvey Barnes. Bro, that goal was fire. Manze, you guys remember Trossard goal versus Everton?
No.
The way he just placed it, just changing the direction of the ball.
True.
That is what Barnes did on the right.
Just only on the right side.
A proper goal. Hiyo naye ilipata Vicario unawares.
Vicario aliachwa akiwatch. He was literally watching.
He was ball watching.
Bala.
And then the other one was caught by Isaac, a tap-in. But a good tap-in all the less. A goal is a goal.
Kuwafungua a very good counter.
Walichezo ingine muenda sana.
Game ingine tamu sana.
Jacob Murphy with the assist for Isaac, while Kelly pale Vonde ali assist Mr. Barnes. And then my boy Johnson. I know season ikianza I told you Johnson will be a very very good pick.
Look at
and
him
he started slow, I know, but he's picking.
True.
He's getting the assist. He got the assist for the goal. And based on how the match was, he was picking. I think he's picking back his form. So, and in the derby, they face Arsenal without Declan Rice, which is next weekend. Not next weekend. The first weekend after international break.
True.
Because kuna coming international break.
Kuna coming international break. Yeah.
I think he's going to pick. Maybe, it's only the third game, so let's see.
We're gonna be in for some more action. Okay, let's wait and watch.
And then Sunday night football, closing out the day.
Closing the day.
My guy Palevo, it was a proper blockbuster of a match. Manchester United hosting Liverpool at Old Trafford.
And guess what?
Buddha. Unataka kusema
a humbling performance at the Old Trafford.
Unataka kusema Manchester United could not defend themselves. Hawangeshikilia hedhi.
Do they?
Yenyewe manze. Yenyewe shida ni Ten Hag.
Bana. Shida ni Ten Hag, shida ni wachezaji, shida ni gani ama shida ni mafans?
Ama Man United. Ama unajua si hatujui maneno ya wasi.
Ama walirogwa. Na mrogi akakufa.
Na funguo zikamezwa.
Hatuelewi.
Liverpool there hammering Manchester United 3-0 away from home at Old Trafford. That is by there what we mean. In a game where by Man United pale hivyo Sir Jim Ratcliffe alikuwa amekuja kuona my investment.
Bwana kama inaleta umithio.
Reke tuone idosi ya kwa hali hii. For the Kuyos in the house, you know how this one feels.
For the people watu ya mlima. But as they were saying, sasa wanajitetea like unaweza guza Manchester lakini usiguze mlima. That is their defense. That is their defense for now.
So there Luis Diaz grabbing a brace before the customary, the annual, the typical Mo Salah goal versus Man United.
Egyptian King.
Yani it is a script that writes itself.
All season, any day at the Old Trafford. A Salah goal.
Salah versus Manchester United.
That is more than a sure bet.
Ile yenyewe take it to the bank bana.
Take it to the bank.
Pale hivyo hata kama Kenya tungekuwa tunatumia Salah as an insurance.
Bana.
Kuchukua loans. Tungekuwa na higher loan limits.
Guaranteed.
So Salah there adding the third one. And also he pulled in 2 assists.
Yeah.
As I told you weekend bana. We told you manze Salah versus Manchester United. we told you. For wale walitusikiza manze, I know you are reaping and you are reaping good.
They are reaping nice.
Salah there with 2 assists. He assisted all of Diaz goals. And then my man Shobo, continuing with the recovery. Pale hivyo Shobo pull up with 1 assist pale for the Salah goal. Na ilikuwa fiti. Aliput Salah through poa sana. Then there were a lot of indiscipline from Manchester United.
Yeah.
They had so many cards.
I know, right?
Maino, Martinez, Delight, Zaxi. Hey, manze, I think I'll have to get rid of Martinez, this Zaxi guy, manze.
This Zaxi guy ni really...
Na uliniambia bana.
Na nilikuwa nimekuona.
Uliniwoningi ligi ikianza.
Ni nani ati ni kuprotect their tools. Saa ngapi?
Anyways, now I've learned my lesson.
Now they have
learned my lesson.
GTG sisi tunawaambia alafu tunanyamaza tu. Wakitaka kulana online, wakikosa shida yao. Ni wao wako huko.
Tumechukua the hard way. But finally
sasa wameamua kulearn the hard way. At least sasa wamelisten.
Alisson Becker by they had a good performance.
Yeah, very.
Ali pulling through very crucial saves, making Zaxi look zigzag.
Making Zaxi look the Zaxi way.
Bana, the top.
From the top.
So that is how the game week was. The highlights so of the week, of course.
The weekend was.
That is how weekend pale hivyo watu wangu Kiburi FC.
Actually unfold here design.
Unfortunately, we told you.
Tulikuwa tumewawarn.
GTG explicitly told you the suffering will continue.
Yeah, if you don't listen, the suffering continues. Yeah.
Hey, it was a proper weekend. Anyway, now that we've told them how it was, acha tuingie to the thick of the matter. Arsenal pale hivyo. What happened? Na vile mlituambia hapa webe ni ule.
Wewe sasa kuna kitu na wewe huelewi na hii officiating. The inconsistency in this officiating, bro. I'm getting sick of it.
What happened? I mean, brief us. What happened? Me just know Rice got a red card.
So, like, it was a second yellow.
Yeah.
Which led to a red card.
Yeah.
But it was a really unnecessary second yellow, bro.
Was it?
It was really unnecessary. And on what grounds did he have to book him the second time?
Was it? I thought even Declan Rice himself said he was... guilty.
No, guilty of what?
He said he was sorry.
He just had to because the decision, the referee's decision is final.
You mean it was corporate?
Yeah, that was
haikukuwa genuine.
Yeah, haikukuwa genuine because for a fact actually even the fall being given to Veltman because Rice hata hakuwa amemfall, it was just so controversial. If you see that replay, like umse hakumshika but it just happened akapewa red card because akapewa a free kick because now it was meant to be a foul. Again, this man was kicking the ball when it was already rolling, not even from the position that has been found. And Rice was clearly like moving, like walking. And from the VR, from the replay, it's clearly that Veltman also hit Rice. So like the second yellow, basically, where did it come from? To my opinion, it was a harsh one.
Yeah.
And it was a kind of very unnecessary. And it was incompetent for such a referee of such a caliber to give such a second yellow in such a game at such a time. It was a game you have a 1-0 lead, and the way the game was going, it was a pretty end-to-end game. So the pressure is allowed. And again, what's making me mad is because like Pedro kicked the ball, bro. Like the ball was out and he kicked it, and he wasn't even given a booking.
Okay, I hear you. Actually, by the way, guys, our listeners, we want to remind you that there has been a whole lot of controversy around this send-off with a lot of Premier League players, ex-referees, pundits at stake also. Wote wameingilia sana, yani like this just it splits opinions sana. Pale hivyo John Terry also expressed his disgust for the decision, as well as Ian Wright, as well as Peter Crouch, as in elicit reaction kubwa sana. Sana. It suddenly feels like the decisions, not that it was a wrong decision, but the inconsistency in these
that
decisions.
decision making. That's the thing.
Actually, you can check out, we did post a reel on our page, on our Instagram page, pale hivo, and it's garnered a lot of reaction, manze. I think last time I checked on it, it was like had 2 million views or something. So, as you can see, and the response is coming from worldwide, even in these South American countries. There's been response from the US, from Canada, from basically people are watching the Premier League worldwide. So you see the impact that such a game had, and it was an early kickoff. True. In most countries, in most time zones, it was within watchable hours.
True.
Hey, it has garnered a lot of attention.
I felt like that was pretty harsh, pretty unnecessary. So, what's your take on the inconsistency about the officiating? Because at one point it's a red card, at one point there is not even a card. What is happening?
The thing is, for me, for me, it's not even mostly about whether it was a right or wrong decision. For me, it's that inconsistency. And the reason why it is going to be the downfall of, not exactly the downfall of the league, but it will always be the sticking point of the Premier League. It's the best league in the world in terms of the performance and all, the action. But then again, there is always that factor. The referees, there's always some question marks with officiating.
True.
Like, for instance, there's something now that has come into mind. The Premier League, they said they were going to introduce the automated offside system this season. And the clubs voted on it. It was one of those meetings last season, deep into the end of last season. And since it was agreed, they will use it. Have you seen it being used?
No,
they're still drawing lines.
True.
That one, it opens up for an official to come and say they forgot to draw the lines.
True, it is. This is an offside, this is not a... Because that's a loophole for rigging.
Once the decision is final, we'll come back on it. They'll give out their usual apologies, the PGML there. But it's screwing up teams. It's screwing up teams.
True.
Because it might not be Arsenal. Next time it might be another team. For instance, let's say Liverpool. You see the way Liverpool are good.
True.
If they go on and have a good season, and then the difference between them winning and losing the league is a marginal point, let's say 2 points or 3 points, and it comes in maybe they had 2 controversial games.
True. That's the thing.
The league has been won by the other team alone on that. True. Just because the difference is so marginal.
You've basically been let down by the officiating.
And when you try to talk about it, you get suspended. You get the punishments. You get the fines.
So I think they should really put some work into that, because it's not really giving. It will be the downfall, as you said, if they're not keen. But I feel like we should not normalize it. Let's not normalize it.
Yeah, because these people, it is basically you have a tool. You don't have a tool set for doing a certain work. You'll do this and this, but at the end of the day, if the officiating is not it always raises some questions.
True.
There will be the legitimacy of winning the league. It will be very, very hard. Because it does drive a point.
True. They really need to work on that. Because now, you see, we're going to lose Rice. For a derby, he won't be available for squad selection. And it's a game that we really needed him. So, but anyway, we hope to pull the wins either way. Derby's a derby, but this is the Arsenal.
Arsenal against Spurs.
Arsenal against Spurs.
But though it's away.
Yeah?
It's away. Although Arsenal, during the last 2 seasons, they've won back-to-back games at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Yeah.
But it's still a very, very tight game.
It's still a very tight game.
Anyways, so there was still... That was pretty much it about the Emirates. We shall not dwell much on it, because... we are soon going to be releasing another episode, because it's on the international break. We'll have more time to discuss it at a longer angle, so that you can have all opinions. In the meantime, feel free to give us your response and your thoughts and opinions about that red card on our Instagram.
Absolutely.
And also on our Twitter there. You can get back to us and tell us on it, so that as we talk about it more, we can, because there are also some people who are not much aware of the rules, because I know there are rules. And they keep being updated each and every year. So, and sometimes the Premier League doesn't post them explicitly, but the rules are still there. So, we want to have more and more insight into this issue.
Yeah, we want to dig deep into them.
In the meantime, Salah equalized a record. I mean, actually, he actually surpassed. This is the 33rd time he's scoring and assisting in a single Premier League game.
Oh,
He equaled Thierry Henry's record. He surpassed Thierry Henry. Only Wayne Rooney now is above him with 36 games, whereby he scored and assisted.
And of which I'm sure maybe he will do it.
I mean, it's only 6 games.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's only 3 games for Salah. And this is the beginning of the season. And when in his post-match comments, Salah said, this is his last year at Liverpool. He wants to enjoy it as much as possible before they can think about the next.
Or the next. No.
So probably he might stay, he might extend, or he might leave.
True.
But as far as the now is concerned, because there are no contract talks at the moment, this is his last year. He's not pushing for a move or anything, but he's just stating it out there.
Oh, okay. So he's leaving now.
And he's said explicitly he wants to make the year an enjoyable and memorable as possible.
True.
So that is how Salah was after his great performance pale hivyo. Brace pale hivyo mzuri sana.
Polite.
Brace ingine, especially the assists to those Diaz goals. They were so good.
That is Salah doing Salah things.
But anyways, you know about this. It's not the first time you're hearing.
Man, he's been doing it.
So that was that. And then as well there was the hatrick monster pale hivyo, Mr. Haaland.
Yeah.
That was his 24th career hatrick.
Oh, 24.
And he's only 23 years old.
Yo.
He could give 1 year to his life, even before he was playing professional football. 1 hat-trick to every year of his life. And he still remained with 1 hat-trick.
With one full hat-trick. And more is there to come because he's only 23. Hey.
The boy is a gold machine, and it was a good hat-trick by the it was not tap-ins, as you usually expect. They were classic goals. Especially the last one was the lob.
That lob.
Then the second one, the rocket to the corner.
That is what such boys do.
I'm saying he's world class. I mean,
world-class.
Every time I see Haaland performing, I remember Ole Gunnar Solskjaer could have signed him for Man United for £4 million.
No,
but
him, no.
Woodward and his advisors wakasema hapana.
Hatutaki huyo.
He was literally offered to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Solskjaer naye akaofa kwa management. Kwambia nye huyu kijana tunauziwa hivi. Na huyu kijana atakuwa star. Mimi namjua, Solskjaer is Norwegian. He's been following his career since Molde days. So alikuwa anamjua. The club ignored it. No, that is Haaland.
Who's laughing now?
2-time Premier League winner, 2-time Golden Boot winner in his first 2 years in England.
That is what the boy can do.
Yeah. So 24th career hat-trick, 8th for Manchester City in the Premier League.
Hey.
72 goals in 69 games for Man City in the Premier League.
Basically, a goal in every game.
A goal in every game plus. Yo. And he was the difference maker, Buddha. Hat-trick, ikakill game. West Ham were beaten 3-1.
All goals courtesy of Man City.
Yep. Helping out the less fortunate. Just like Newcastle United. Na unajua, these are rich people. Oil money teams. Ndio maana wanasambaza.
They have enough and they have even excess.
They have excess. So that is how things look like in the Premier League. Hivyo ndio kumekaa in the weekend. Pale hivyo Bournemouth versus Everton bottled.
They really
mpaka mkisikia mbona kwanza nimekwama hivyo because disappointment from dakika ya 86 they were finished.
Ni kufinish kumalo
and they wasted their chances pia Everton. While they still had that 2-0 lead because 2-0 lead ilikuwa early second half. They scored early walifunga first half na wakafunga second half. So you see they had the lead for long periods of time. They could have added it. They had the chances to do that. They just
He just bought it.
Lakini kama sheria ya mpira hudunda. Sheria ya ligi, the league where anyone can beat anyone.
That's the thing.
Bournemouth pale pulled a famous comeback. Sinistera pale with a goal and an assist. Semenyo manze, my guy, as we always been telling you, an assist.
Doing some things.
And then pale Lewis Cook finishing it with a goal.
Nice.
It was so good. It was poetry in motion, manze.
True. So Bournemouth, big up to Bournemouth, manze. Kwanza it was away.
Away from home.
That was nice.
That was so fantastic.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That is the Premier League, manze. That is the Premier League.
That is what happens in the Premier League.
Nikumoto.
Nikumoto bin moto.
Anyway, sasa wase, that's been much of the Premier League, and by the fixtures for the Champions League are out. Pale hivyo, and also the exact games. By the way, who are you guys? Who is Arsenal playing in the Champions League?
Monaco.
Kwanza unajua sasa hakuna group stage. Hatujui mko group gani.
Ni mapots.
Tunasikia tu kuko na tupots, kuko na tunyongos.
Kuko na tunyongos. But I think tutawapea episode mzuri ya
Champions League. Wacha tuone if maybe you have a chance in this new format. Now that the old format imeisha na Arsenal has never won it. Wacha tuone if there is a chance for them in this
new format. We're gonna squash it.
Pengine it is what they like.
Pengine it's
who knows?
Time to shine.
Who knows? So guys, that is how the Premier League weekend was. You can feel free to reach us out. Tell us your comments. Tuambie how you feel about those games. That Declan Rice red card. Haaland hatrick.
Reach us out.
Pale hivyo Spurs kukua owned by Mr. Alexander Isak. That was the fifth time that he scored against Spurs.
Yeah.
Like the goals just come for him.
Zinamtafuta.
When it is Spurs, Isak, worry no more.
I got you.
Anyways, also tell us about what do you think about Man United losing at home. Ten Hag pale. By then niliona the interview, the post-match. You can check us on Twitter by there for this. He got into a heated argument with the reporter. Jamaa alikuwa anataka kugonga reporter.
Akona pressure.
And it's only the third game.
That's the thing.
Na by the time inafika October mse atakuwa kweli ama December.
Blow. Poo.
Manchester United bana. You guys, you need to perform. Ten Hag will die.
Bana, one for your manager, man.
Manze, that man.
Yenu huo mzee.
Murumieni bana.
Pity that man.
So, you guys tell us what you thought about the games, your best ones for the weekend. And mtuambie kama predictions zenyu zilikuja right. Anyways, that was the Premier League recap. As well as how the things are happening in the FPL leagues. That was how basically the weekend was in terms of football. And also Barcelona won 7-0 by there. In other leagues, Barcelona won 7-0. Pale hivyo vijana wa Hansi Flick ni kunyanyua. Rafinha with a hat-trick. Dani Olmo on his debut with a goal. Mr. Kylian Mbappe tena pale hivyo with his first brace for the
Merengues.
Wait. Hii team itaharibika bwana.
Hii team ni mbaya.
Na unajua Bellingham hakukuwa. Bellingham was not even in the match squad. He was watching from the stands. I think he has a small injury. Pale hivyo Vini J na Mbappe wako na combination fiti sana. And then as well in the other leagues in Syria, Mr. Lukaku on his debut
opening na bao.
No sooner had he left Chelsea
then he started scoring.
I couldn't wait to get out of here, guys. Manze
because it like you are a curse, man.
Pale hivyo Napoli coming back from 1 goal down to win 2-1 with Romelu Lukaku scoring the equalizer before Mr. Zambo Anguissa. Man's like Anguissa, Cameroonian
pale.
Scoring the winner. Kwa kaeka Napoli within the fighting chance bado ya hizo top spots.
Very nice.
And then bado pia AC bado the struggle is continuing. Another 2-2 draw against Lazio. Kuendi vizuri.
Hakuendi vile mambo inafaa kuenda.
Inter Milan ikanyanyua Atalanta 4-0. league champions versus the Europa champions.
Chapo. Bana,
Kashinda 4-0. Pale hivyo Mr. Thuram pale with the brace before Barella scored one of the goals of the season. Volley on his weak foot. Hey. Kali. Nice. And then also Atlanta wakaamua pia wajoin in the party. Wakajifunga own goal.
Wajoin party ya OG.
Bana jo.
Nice.
Then in Germany pale hivyo Bayern Munich won 2-0 against Freiburg.
Ile ligi yao bwana.
Pale hivyo Thomas Muller alikuwa on his record breaking appearance. Now he has 719 appearance. He's the all time appearance wa Bayern. He broke a record. Now it's 719 appearances.
Nice. Now
I man say that is huge.
That is
719 in one game. In one team, I mean.
In one team, that is.
Kuna watu wanatoka team hawana minutes. Bana. Huyu akona 719 games. And of course he scored.
Bana.
He scored to make it 2-0.
2-0.
Then pale watu wetu kina Shaka Xabi Alonso,
they lost.
after going invincible last season. This season it has been confirmed haitaweza.
Amwezi enter back to
back invincible hapana.
Ifo.
So they've lost in the third game week. Ni third ama ni fourth. I think uko hivyo Bundesliga imechezwa game 4. Ni third. Kwenye kumechezwa 4 ni Spain. So in the third game they will not be invincible.
There is no invincible again.
They lost 3-2 to Leipzig.
Leipzig.
Mr. Openda pale hivyo with a quick brace in the second half. Na funny thing, Leverkusen ndio walikuwa na lead 2-0.
So they bottled Kiev.
Walikuwa nyumbani.
Design ya Kiev.
Na walikuwa nyumbani. Leverkusen bwana. Was it a fluke last season?
Maybe not. There is only one way to find out. Season ndio hii.
Na imeanza hivi.
Bana, na imeanza hivi na kubaya.
Nikunoma. Nikulonzero bana. So that is how things are happening in the other leagues, and for more of that, we have the detailed reports on our social media pages. You can check out our Instagram, you can check out our X, you can check out our YouTube, Fantasy Football KE, Fantasy_Footy KE. That is the handle on all platforms.
True.
Yeah, so be sure to, especially on the IG page. The IG page people are blowing up, man.
They're blowing up.
People are blowing up. Yeah.
Nice.
You can check out the reels. We post daily reels. We post to just keep you in the know. You know, sometimes we cannot be able to cover everything in one episode. It's only a 50-minute, a 40-minute episode. So, and we cannot cover everything. So you guys be sure to check out our socials. And as well, as usual, the episode will be dropping on all platforms for the podcast platforms. Our Amazon there, you can check out on the Spotify link. You can check out on the Apple Podcast. Basically, wherever you get your pod from, we are there. Fantasy KE is there for you in everywhere that you
just
breathe.
Need to type.
You just need to hit that subscribe button so that you can never miss anything. You know, sometimes searching up for it might be ish. But when you subscribe, all the latest notifications and the new things, they come out to you. They come to you. You don't come to us, we come for you.
We come for you. We got you.
That is how basically we are. We are heading out for the international break, so I think some guys will be enjoying this, especially for those who are suffering at Old Trafford. They'll be looking for some fresh of breath there.
Wakati watu wakurudi kwa girlfriends wao.
Warudi back to their love of their lives.
To the love of their lives.
Watoke kwanza te. Unajua the toxicity in that environment. At least is wanting bwana. So you guys be on the lookout for the international break. We'll see you in the next one. Today we don't want to spoil you with too much. So this has been the Fantasy Football KE, and as usual, I've been your host, Papa Deno, aka Papa D, aka Papa Disaster. Spreading that vibe. As usual, protect your tool. Don't play yourself.
Don't play yourself, as Papa D said. GTG signing out 2024. It's about getting that go up, guys. So, anyways, what do we say? It's been real. It's been true. Till next time.
Adios, muchachos.